What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today is biceps with the boys. Pre-workout of choice, we got 3D. I've also been taking the Alani Nu pump product, and I think it tastes really good and it works. So hopefully we get a solid pump in today. We're gonna let you guys kind of know like how prep is going right now, because with this whole virus thing, like our plan's all over the place. It's pretty nuts, but we're still going strong and leaning out and enjoying the journey of prep. And yeah, so all the details to come in this video. Exercise number 1, lat pull down. And today we're doing back and biceps. We're starting off with lats specifically, and I always do my first set pretty light on lats because it just helps like pre-exhaust and keep kind of like the mind muscle connection going down. As you already know from my past videos, like I've been really focusing on lats this off season, try to get as wide as possible for men's physique. There's a few variations I really like doing with these, but yeah. You kind of see how Anthony, he's pulling like diagonal back. That's a super good line of pull for lats. You'll kind of see me. So what I'll do usually for lat pull downs, the first few reps, I try to come pretty straight down and keep it straight in like that frontal plane. So it's like straight adduction really. Then as it starts getting a little harder, then I'll start to lean back a little bit and do that diagonal pull like right there. And I'm really just aiming like elbows for like my lower back as far as like range of motion goes. And that's when you really feel that lat squeeze. And to me, you know you're hitting lats well when you're not just feeling it just like in your armpits, but you're also starting to feel it kind of like where your lat inserts, or originates I should say, like near your spine. If you can feel that part of the squeeze of your lats, you know you're doing good.
Like a real RIR, and I can't get that without going heavier on some movements.
Yeah, I can't go as heavy as you on back, like even for rows especially. Like you can go super heavy. I can't. I mean, honestly, my back being my biggest weakness forever. Like, I have to go lighter to feel it, or I won't feel anything, really. Even though it's, I mean, clearly my back's working, but like, to feel it. But also, your back has always been way bigger than mine, so I mean, that's just how that goes, I guess. You have like straight up mountains for anterior delts. I don't get it. They're so big. I'd straight up be worried if I was doing bodybuilding at Summer Shredding Classic, knowing that you're doing bodybuilding.
If I would have done some sort of like pushing movement before this, my shoulders would be on fire.
There's that whole debate whether you should let your like shoulders come up at the top, and a lot of people are saying don't, keep them shrugged. But honestly, I kind of like.
I do it. I 100% do it.
Yeah, like I'll like come down and then I'll come up controlled and keep them shrugged, but then I'll let them extend kind of slowly. I think it works way better. All right, so now we're doing the split arm lat pull down. Honestly, like I really like this variation because I think I get a little bit better range of motion, which once again, like the farther you can get your elbows down to like your lower back, you're just gonna squeeze your lats like way better and kind of a bit fuller range of motion. The only difference I would make with this is have the cables a little like wider out so that the pull is more like this rather than kind of like straight down. But overall, I would definitely give this variation a try.
Oh, that's a little heavy.
That range of motion, no.
What are you doing?
Yo, man, don't judge me on my weight I use. I can like pull it down farther when I go lighter and like squeeze at the bottom.
There's no way. This is air.
Bro, haters gonna hate.
air.
I could do Man, it be like that. Try to think about doing like a lat spread when you're pull it into your hips and then
It's
take
too
lat
light
spread.
to like.
Bro,
Maybe.
this guy's a hater. I don't know, man. I don't know if we could be lifting partners after this. There we go.
Oh, baby. I woke up in Chris Brown's body. Damn, if I was competing in men's physique and classic at Summer Shredding Classic, I'd be concerned.
You heard it here first. Did you miss it? I totally got that.
2 more.
One more.
All right, 2 more. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
You are kind of twisting a little bit.
Yeah, because I was trying to hit it more.
A little supination.
A little too light.
Yeah, I kind of like do some of them more like camera curl, some of them supination. This is definitely way more bicep volume that I usually do in a workout, but it's feeling good. But like, I'm just kind of letting it happen though, because today is my refeed day. And this whole week, essentially what happened is once my show got canceled, I was like desperately kind of like scrounging around to figure out like what I was gonna do regarding my show. And I had like a glimmer of hope that something would happen where like my show would just get pushed back like maybe a week or something, because the NPC canceled all their shows up to May 12th, and my show was May 11th. So I was like, maybe they'll just push it back like a week. But then they just canceled it outright. So I just wasn't really sure what I was gonna do. And I think I've like pretty much come to my decision. And I guess this is my time to announce that decision. But I'm like 95% sure I'm gonna do this. I'm going to still compete in classic physique at the Summer Shredding Classic, because I think that'll just be a really great experience. I want to see how I do, and honestly I'm just excited to just do something that to me is a bit scarier and out of my comfort zone for sure. But I also am going to compete in men's physique at the exact same show, and the reason I'm doing that is because honestly like my entire prep since last June has all been about like men's physique. Like that's what I wanted to do, and like that's what I would say I'm going to compete my best at too. Like I think I have a decent body for men's physique in the way that Anthony has a good body for bodybuilding. So I just didn't want to like go the whole summer and regret not doing men's physique, because that's what I've been prepping for. So I'm going to do both, and that's going to be a lot. The worst part is I'm going to have to buy classic shorts and board shorts, which is big waste of money. No, I'm super excited. It's gonna be really cool and pretty challenging, but yeah. Anthony's sticking. to the plan, other than the fact that the show got pushed back already, and it might be pushed back again.
Stay indoors, guys.
Don't go to the gym. Basically, we're essentially both prepping now for like 6 months, which wasn't my plan. I was gonna do 17 weeks. I thought that was enough, but stuff happens, man. I would be 6 or 7 weeks out if my show didn't get canceled.
6.
I'd be 6 weeks out. 7? 6, I think. I don't know. I think I'd be 6 weeks out if my show didn't get canceled tomorrow. But now I'm 16, so I literally added
6.
Yeah, added 10 weeks to my prep. But I think most people would have just like given up and just been like, oh, it's not worth it. And I think a lot of people are doing that right now. But like that's what we have been working for. You know, like we've been prepping longer than our actual prep, if you count like our off season being 100% focused on these goals. So like it kind of sucks adding that much time on to prep, but like it's worth it because that's what we came here to do. All right, what's up guys? It's now a few days later. It is currently about 6:45 in the morning and just getting ready to get to work. Yeah, physique is looking pretty good. I'll just put some pictures up on the screen. Honestly, like last night I had the biggest veggie volume plate ever. I had asparagus, butternut squash, spaghetti squash, carrots, and I think a few other things, just as like a super low calorie way to stuff as much food as possible into my mouth and feel full. Definitely worked, but now I'm super bloated, so I look bad. So I would show you like an in-person physique update, but pictures will have to suffice for today. Overall, things are just going really good with this prep. I'm excited to be able to still compete in men's physique because that really was the main goal that I had. I think my body suits men's physique the most. That being said, I am still curious to do classic physique because to me that's such a challenge and will put me out of my comfort zone more so than men's physique will, and will give me a lot more experience in bodybuilding than just men's physique alone. So I am going to do both of them now at Summer Shredding. That makes me about 15 and a half weeks out, which it's crazy just to go from, you know, like 6 weeks out, like I would have been this past weekend, to now 16 weeks out, adding, you know, 10 weeks to my 17-week prep. But that's just kind of what it takes. And that's something that I wanted to end this video on is, you know, this whole virus thing is literally insane. I mean, we went from just living completely normally a few weeks ago to this whole pandemic hitting the world, and we have no idea what we're doing. You know, this is the first time that our generations have seen anything quite like this, a pandemic to this scale. And, you know, I'm going to stay in my lane here. I am not a doctor or a health professional when it comes to COVID-19, but it's just crazy to think about. And, you know, I do think we will be okay. We will overcome it all. But at the same time, it's just, what do we do now with our lives? You know, for instance, I can totally relate. Like a lot of my life and my goals were surrounded around this upcoming summer with all my travel plans, with my shows, and I was just really excited for that. My first show got canceled. My travel plans are slowly getting canceled, and it's just like, what do we do now? I see a lot of people getting really demotivated right now. On the other hand, I actually have this client. She's a middle-aged woman, and she actually wasn't seeing too many results because she struggled with her nutrition. But during this whole, you know, quarantine thing, she decided, like, you know what, I'm going to use this time to finally get going on my nutrition, as well as hitting the gym and things like that. Working out in a home gym, obviously not a public gym. And now all of a sudden she's seeing amazing results and she's down like 12 pounds. And it just really got me thinking that we have two choices, guys. To anyone watching this, you know, we can either choose to just keep going no matter what and to not stop, or we can use this as just a big excuse to just do nothing. And, you know, this isn't even going to be a talk about like how you have to do the hard thing and you have to be out of your comfort zone, although I do enjoy those things. This is just a talk about sanity and about happiness. And Anthony and I had a really good talk the other day, and this is how I want to end this video. We had a talk just about like why we're doing this prep, and yes, we enjoy bodybuilding and we enjoy fitness, but it's a lot deeper than that.
having such a firm goal and putting yourself through a hard time that involves a lot of discipline literally just increases the quality of our life. Like, we enjoy it more and we have more fun in our lives when we're working towards something like this. And so just as far as a quality of life goes during this whole pandemic and this virus, if you sit at home and do nothing, you will not be as happy. It'll build up inside of you this urge to go and do. On the other end, if you apply yourselves, pick a goal. I use fitness as an outlet, and I think everyone should at least try fitness in their own kind of way. But if you do something like that, you will experience more joy and happiness. So that doesn't have to be going to the gym or even competing in something right now because of all the unsureties out there of events getting canceled and stuff. But you could go run, you could start getting really good at your home workouts, you could challenge yourselves in all sorts of ways. And that's all I want to say to you guys is don't stop. Whatever you're doing, do not stop. If you want to get going, start. Use this time to really just kick it up a notch, and you can still transform. And we're really ramping up our coaching right now because we want to help as many of you as possible. So if you feel the urge to, please reach out to us in our coaching down below. Just click the link. You can start up with us and we can get you going on those goals. You can still see great results without a gym, but don't use this time as an excuse to do nothing. Please keep going. Your quality of life will get better as soon as you start working towards something and not just get down for this whole pandemic thing going on. Anyway, guys, that is how I want to end this video. I will see you guys in the next episode of the show prep that just keeps getting a little bit longer. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.